Good morning, Weather family. Today is Thursday, February 12th, 2026. I am Denzel Parker in the 5th grade.
And I'm Amaria Jacobs in the 5th grade, and this is your Weber News. The character phrase for February is take ownership. Take ownership of your learning means caring about your work, trying your best, being responsible for what you do, even mistakes, being the driver of your learning, and working to get better without making excuses.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Weber Pledge in a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We are Weber Eagles. Every day we persevere, engage, and take ownership of our learning. We are tomorrow's leaders. Now for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Persevere.
Persevere means never giving up. Keep going until you reach your goal.
Engage.
Engage means stay focused on your learning. Manage distractions.
Take ownership.
Take ownership means you are the driver of your learning. Use learning intentions and success criteria to help you learn.
Here are additional announcements for Thursday, February 12th. Teachers, remember to take attendance by 7:45 each day. Students, please remember you can earn house points daily. Teachers, please remember to award house points to students. This is a friendly reminder that 2nd grade students will have swimming all this week.
Today is HBCU College Day. Thanks to staff for showing school spirit by wearing their HBCU college or any college shirt. Friday is no school for students. Staff, please remember to register for your sessions for Friday, February 13th. See the email sent by Dr. Russian and Mrs. Brown. Monday, February 16th, no school for staff or students. Thursday's lunch is heart-shaped nuggets, broccoli, and onion rings.
Breakfast for February 17th is funnel cake, hard-boiled eggs, cereal, milk, juice, and fruit.
Lunch for Tuesday, February 17th is pizza, carrot sticks, celery sticks. Sadly, there are no birthday recognitions for February 12th.
I am Jordan Gilmore with your weather. Weather for Thursday is sunshine and some clouds. High 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable. Later in the day, cloudy skies. Low 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable.
Hello, Eagles. My name is Dr. Russian, and I will be coming around to your classrooms to ask you some questions. My first question is, what are you learning? When I ask you what you're learning, I want you to tell me your learning intention. For example, today I am learning to count. The second question will be, how will you know when you have learned it? For example, I know I've learned it when I can count to 20 by myself, name the number, write the number, and show the number with objects. The third question will be, how do you use success criteria to help you learn? For these last three questions, the answer will always be the same. For this question, you use success criteria as a checklist or a guide. My next question will be, how do you use success criteria to help your friend learn? The answer to that question is as a checklist or guide to give feedback, and feedback helps us grow. My final question is, what makes a good learner? Here at Weber, what makes a good learner is persevere, engage, and take ownership of your learning. When I come to your class, I want you to be able to answer these questions. The first two are going to change depending on what you're learning. So for the first question, I need the learning intention. The second question, I need the success criteria. The last three will always be the same. How do you use success criteria to help you learn? As a guide or checklist. How do you use success criteria to help your friend learn? As a guide or checklist to give feedback, and feedback helps us grow. And the last question, what makes a good learner? Persevere, engage, and take ownership. I look forward to hearing your responses.
I want to talk to you about an amazing teacher in Black history named Mary McLeod Bethune. Mary was an educator that fought to make sure that African American children received an education in the United States during a time when many did not. Mary was born in 1875. Her parents were farmers. Being in a large family, Mary was the 15th born of all the children. Her parents were slaves, but after being freed, they saved up enough money to buy a farm. When Mary was 11, she was allowed to go to school. Each day, Mary would walk miles to and from school just to learn her lessons. This is also where she started teaching at an early age because Mary would come home and teach to her family the things she learned in school. Continuing on in her education later in life, Mary attended Moody Bible Institute, where she graduated. Leaving Moody, she was able to teach and return back home to the South to help others with the knowledge she had learned. Mary knew how important education was. She believed that education would help many African Americans succeed in life. That is where she opened up the Daytona Literary and Industrial School for training Negro girls in 1904. Helping the school to grow, Bethune's College soon joined together with Cookman Institute of Jacksonville, where they named it Bethune-Cookman College, which was a 4-year institution. Bethune also served as the college president. Known in the United States as an amazing educator, Bethune soon was asked by President Roosevelt to head up and be the director of the Negro Affairs in the National Youth Administration. There she helped and oversaw a black cabinet with officials appointed by the federal government to help figure things out that black people needed in the country. Mary was also known for being very vocal in the civil rights movement. She often spoke out against blacks being lynched and boycotting businesses that would not hire anyone who was African American. During World War II, she was a special assistant to the secretary. There, she was an assistant director of the Women's Army Corps. Working hard, she helped to organize the first women's officer candidate school and helped other African American women to join the military. One thing that helped Mary was that she had a good friend with power. That's right, she was really good friends with Eleanor Roosevelt, the wife of then President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Whenever she needed to see the president, her buddy Eleanor would sure make it happen. Even after she stopped working for the government in the National Youth Administration, she still continued to speak out where she retired back in Florida, pushing on and being an advocate for the civil rights movement before she died in 1955. Always striving to help others succeed in education, Mary McLeod Bethune will always be known as a woman who fought for education.
Teachers, anytime a student is out for more than 2 days in a row, please reach out to Mr. Chandler or Ms. Kemp by email.
Have a wonderful Weber day, and remember to persevere,
Engage.
and take ownership of our learning.
We
We are tomorrow's leaders.